Welcome to another episode of Daily Gym. Yesterday, for people in Australia, Asia, Africa, and Europe, or today for people in North and South America, is and was Father's Day. Days like Mother's Day and Father's Day have taken on a very different meaning and role in my life, since I've been living apart from them for 2.5 years now on the other side of the world, which means I don't have the luxury to see them on a regular basis. So instead of using it as a day to celebrate and love my parents, I instead use it as a day of reflection. What has brought me to the point where I'm at right now, and then where do I want to be in the future? And the love and appreciation, I try to show it on a more continuous and daily basis, rather than restricting it to one single day. I kind of wanted to bring all of that together in today's video and talk about principles and values that took away from them, as well as heroes in life. To borrow some words from Warren Buffett, I really feel that I've won the Ovarian lottery when it comes to my parents. They raised me with unconditional love. So I originally was on the receiving end, but I tried to give it back as soon as I could as well. And as soon as I really started to understand the power and energy and strength of that particular force. So far, I haven't found anything in life that can provide the same amount of satisfaction, happiness, and fulfillment as unconditional love. But leaving that aside, the values I wanted to focus on today more were three other ones. The first being honesty. To kind of translate a Dutch expression is, honesty lasts forever. Or to put it in more English terms is that the truth always comes out. My parents were always very honest with me, which taught me the value of honesty. But even more than that is that they also were honest with all the other people in their life, which made me as a young person observe how they acted with the other people and reinforcing the value of being honest, open, and transparent with other people. Because by doing that over and over, people start to realize that what you think and what you feel is also what you say, how you act, and what you do. And as you keep reaffirming that kind of impression in people's mind and keep acting that way over time, you start to build relationships that are built on 100% trust. And people understand that you don't have ulterior motives, that you're simply being you. From there, I started learning a second value from my parents, which was the value of giving and serving other people. Of course, I was taught that you first need to have a certain stability in life, financially, but also emotionally and mentally, before you can really focus and dedicate yourself to giving to other people. But that stability is rather easily obtained. And once you get there, to get more fulfillment, satisfaction, or happiness in life, there's really no other thing than to provide value to other people and to do things for the common or greater good of humanity, which I started using in my own life as well. And the final major point that I took away from my parents was to really be present in the now. Whether it's the personal life or professional career. But being present in the now isn't only about being there, but really fully immersing themselves and being fully dedicated to whatever person you're talking with. So if it was in their professional career, they were 100% focused on their work at that particular time. Well, if it was their personal time, they were 100% focused on each other or on me or on our family or other people that they were spending time with, whatever they were doing at that particular moment. I tried to use all of these and they've pretty much shaped me for who I am today and use them as a foundation as I moved out of the Netherlands into Japan and started building my life here. Then 2 years ago, I came across a video from Matthew McConaughey, the actor, when he was giving his Oscar-winning speech a few years back. He talked about who is his hero. And it took him a while, but he figured out that his hero is himself from 10 years in the future, which means that no matter how much you have done or accomplished, there's always the you from 10 years in the future who has already done much, much more, which means there's always somebody to chase after, which is usually aligned with your values, which makes it pretty much the perfect example or source of inspiration and aspiration to really pursue after. I've taken that notion of the hero, of the me in the future, and the values or the foundation that my parents have built, and tried to use that on a daily and ongoing basis to keep pursuing my dreams, but never forgetting the values and the person that I am, the core of my being, basically. That's all I have to say for today. I hope everybody can think about back to his father or his family, and also who he or she tries to mold him or herself after, and who he or she tries to aspire to be. I will end today's video with saying the usual stuff. Have a nice day, everybody. I'll be back with another video. And Dad, happy Father's Day.